she from the borough. Better known as the boogie down. All sookie sookie now. Get up out the kitchen, man, I'm cooking now. Brother man, slip your skin, suck it to me. And they gotta shut their mouth when they talking to me. I look around, it's a whole lot of friends and mamas. But I hit the highs, man, don't want the drama. Hey, peace and love, baby, keep it groovy. Every time we pop out, you know it's a movie. If I'm in hot water, then it's a jacuzzi. I gotta shake some.
The NFL playoffs are on EA Sports, and we've got a packed house here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. They'll start on the ground with Hubbard. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He holds. A gain there of 21 yards.
Come on, set. Watch out now, 52. Set, cut.
On play action, Young. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now a carry for Algier, headed right. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Ritter back to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Sets up the screen to Robinson. On the move past the 40. And down to the 27-yard line. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
Ready.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Ready up.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Set.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flank. And he's going to be out of bounds, a few yards shy of the line to gain. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not and limit that gain.
Right back to Mitchell on 2nd down. And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23. Here's 3rd and 7.
story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Ready.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down throw coming for Ritter. Over the middle, caught by London. On the move past the 40. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Falcons! Drake London, 66 yards. And the Falcons will strike first here, this wild card matchup. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Here we go.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Young. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
38.
Throwing, Young. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas.
Oh, that's sweet.
What an effort. Past the 20. Touchdown. Ian Thomas, 48 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
17.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Blue striker.
Ritter will set up to throw it. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 48 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
10 cycles. Hut.
Robinson up the middle. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Watch out now.
Robinson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready.
Algier will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. Koo now for the point after. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard.
Here we go, set. Drill, 52. Check, huh?
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And it will be Falcon football.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Black Ultra.
Here's Ritter. Looking for Ridley on the out route. He's got him. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the...
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Back to throw, Ritter. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. Very nicely done there on the reception. And what an impact this rookie made on this offense, Charles, in the regular season.
Yeah, he's a big part of why they are where they are. He stepped into an important role, embraced it, and in a lot of ways expanded it, and immediately made a connection with his quarterback.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. Koo knocks this one through the post, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And Young's throw there incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Young to throw it. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. He'll look to set up his blockers. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Here we go, set.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Striker. Set, huh?
First down, here's Ritter. He's got his man downfield, it's Robinson. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Ready. Blaster, 6. Ready.
It's Young on first down. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
First down.
Young on first down. That caught by Tremble. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And the Panther first down.
Ten cycles.
Young will set to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
The Panthers on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
To the air once more, Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Cam Sims from 17 yards out. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And he elects not to bring this one out as his guys will take over at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Ready.
3rd and long now, Ritter. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. Here comes Cohen. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Panthers will take over now 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down.
First down, Panthers.
Ready.
Now here's Young. To the right side and complete to Thomas. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. That throw by Young incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Ready.
Young now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Young on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts.
Here we go.
So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. A first down throw for Young. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Oh, Young loses it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Well, we may not see it behind the big play sheet that they like to use, but I'll bet there's a big grin on the defensive coordinator's face. A corner blitz, what we often call a cat blitz. Usually they disguise it, Brandon. You're up on a receiver. It looks like you're going to bump and run with him, press coverage, and then he just takes off straight for the quarterback, and someone comes behind him to pick up the receiver. And as a former member of the secondary, it makes you happy too, doesn't it? I can't lie about it. I've got a big grin on my face too. That was a heck of a play, a heck of a call.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Here we go. Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
On the move to his left. And he goes out right around the 39. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. To the 43, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
52 blaster. Jack Rat. Jack Hunt.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Down.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, Young. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
A handoff from Mitchell running left. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Young to throw it. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. And that's Grady Jarrett who forced his way through to register the sack. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
Let's go.
On first down, Ritter. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. That's out quickly to London. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Set, ready. 43 rail. Hut, go.
Young now after the fumble recovery. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Drill, 52.
It's Young off play action. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not, and dropped him for no gain.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Here we go. 5, 97.
It'll be Young again. That's caught by Sims. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now Young running the option left. The ball comes out. And now meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. First try for the right arm of Dalton here. And this one is incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
That is caught. Escapes the defender. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Dalton off play action. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Hayden Hurst, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 93 yards rushing for him now as he has been a central figure in trying to get his guys to the second round.
Shot, 17.
Ridder looking to throw on 1st and 10. He's got Smith here. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball in the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
One quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Set punt.
2nd and 9.
560. Ready?
Here's Ridder. Flushed out right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Hand off now to Robinson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Clock, 10.
Ridder now looking to throw it this time. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. On the give, here's Robinson. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front, and it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure. So, yeah, you're exactly right. The air's out of the balloon, and right now they're almost lifeless.
On the double.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Robinson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Ready. 43 rail. Hunt.
Ridder from the gun. Eluding the pressure right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Drill, 52.
Ritter throwing on third down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be fourth down. Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the fourth.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Dalton now to pass. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. Dalton, 1st and 10. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. And again, Andy Dalton to throw. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Now a 2nd and 10. And Dalton to throw. A short throw hauled in by Trimble. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing, Dalton. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Falcons' defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 3. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go. Ready?
And they will take a knee here.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they'll indeed take a knee. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Set. Ready.
And they take a knee. They said beginning of the season they wanted to get past the wild card round. Well, they just got past the wild card round.
How about that, being able to put the big check marks up in the locker room, right? Get to the wild card game. Check. There you go.